right, hello everyone. Welcome to Adobe Live. Today you are witnessing the first ever Creative Cloud Express Masterclass. It is a historical moment in history. So y'all are part of something truly special today. So shout out to everyone in chat. What is up? I see so many people here already. Sam Peterson, hello. Kiss My Creative, Cody Bear. What is up, Frank? You guys are so supportive of my Hello, Bliss. Hello, Umacorn. I am so excited to be here. What is up, Jason? Thank you so much for being here today. So good. I know, right? It's like nothing happened. Oh man. Okay, well, if we are just meeting, my name is Katrina Torrijos and I am the Creative Cloud Express Evangelist. I am also a content creator on the side. I am on YouTube and I also stream on Twitch. Hello, Mountain Designer. What is up, Yoshiko? Hello. And I am so excited to be here with you all in today's masterclass. So today we'll be going over the basics of getting started with using templates in Creative Cloud Express. So we'll be taking things really nice and slow today for those of you who are new to Creative Cloud Express and are just getting started. Hello, Barbara. Welcome to the stream. Uma Korn, hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. I need to calm down a little bit. All right, so if you have any questions throughout this entire class, feel free to drop them in chat and I will do my best to answer them. I have amazing mods in the chat today, and also we do have a Discord server and a Facebook group for Creative Cloud Express. So links are down below in the description, so check those out. And you can also pop any questions or display or like share your work on there. Mountain Designer, you're new here. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm new here too. This is the first ever Creative Cloud Express Masterclass, so just really excited. Okay, so let's get started. So here is Creative Cloud Express, and again, if you are brand new here, you can access this page by going to express.adobe.com. All you need is an Adobe account, which is totally free to make. And once you have that, you can get started creating Creative Cloud Express. But we also have a premium subscription if you're interested in it. It is $9.99 per month, so totally affordable. And if you already have an Adobe subscription, your Photoshop user, Illustrator user, or whatever, you do get Creative Cloud Express in your plan. Okay, so just doing a quick little tour today. So at the top here, you can see that, there's a navigation of all like the most commonly used dimensions. We have quick actions here, but today we are talking about templates. And if you are a beginner designer or you don't have any experience with graphic design, templates are a great tool to help you get started with creating. And so if you scroll down, there are a couple ways to discover templates. So the first thing is on the home page. If you just scroll down, you'll see that we have our template library right here. They are categorized by use case. So we have posters all in one place, logos, flyers, collages, all of that stuff. And then, what's it called? Oh, and then if you click on view all, it'll just pull up all the templates in that use case, but also there's different niches and verticals. So there's like business related templates, food and drink, inspirational Instagram stories, interactive Instagram stories, sales and promotions. It is just super organized and really easy to find things quickly. You can also see that there's filters on the side here too. You can filter by topics. You can see only free assets, premium, or if they have animations. And then the second way to discover templates is by using the search bar. So I was thinking today, like I have been doing a lot of workshops like with bloggers and other creators that rely on Pinterest for marketing. So I'm feeling a little Pinteresty today. So we're going to look up Pinterest templates. And then, so as you can see, it pulls up all the related Pinterest pins. They're not categorized by like niche or anything, but that's totally fine because the categories are right here. You can also filter by more topics and also show only free, premium, or animated. Hello, Colby. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Okay, so to get started with a template, all you have to do is simply just click on one that you like, hit start from, and hit create from this template. So we do have about an hour together today, so I'll be going nice and slow. I'm going to show you 3 different ways to use templates, and we're going to progressively get, for lack of better words, we're going to get a little bit crazy towards the end. So we're going to start off with taking the template for what it is, not really changing much about it. And then the second template will be, or the second iteration of this template will be a little remix, but keeping some elements. And then on the third template, we're just going to make it completely unrecognizable. By the end of this class, y'all will be template remixing pros. Okay, so we have this nice pin here, and it's about like tips for blogging, fashion 101, stuff like that. But we're going to add in a little bit of our own spin on this. Okay, so I like the 10 tips for blogging, so we're just going to leave that, and we're just going to change the text here just by clicking on it, and then we're going to hit delete. We don't need this, and then we're just going to take the tips for blogging, and then I want to make it a little bit more specific. One of the most clicked on pins that I've seen on Pinterest are like tips for getting started in blogging, but we're going to add in 2022 because people are always looking for the latest tips and updates for these platforms. So we're just going to click on the text, and then you're going to see that the menu is all popped up here. So we're just going to take this out. Well, we don't really need to take it out. We'll just continue the sentence. So tips for blogging. Oh, no, we are changing it. Tips for starting a blog in 2022. So as you can see, there were some formatting things happening in the template, but that's okay. We're just going to fix the line spacing because it seems like there's big space there. We're going to bring it down to like about a 50. And then from there, we're just going to drag it off to the side a bit, and then so it gives us room to resize the text. We're just going to drag it till it's bigger. Hello, Ahmed. Welcome to the stream. Hi, SK Arif. Hello. So many people here. Let me know in the chat, y'all. Have you used Creative Cloud Express before? Have y'all hopped in there, experimented with the templates, or did anything with it yet? I'd love to know where everyone's at in with using Creative Cloud Express. Okay, so we're going to adjust the letter spacing on this second block right here. So it's a website, which is totally fine to leave. I don't have a blogging website, but if we're going to change it, I'll just click on it. Oops, my bad. Click on it, and then we can change this to yourblog.com or something. myblog.com. That's fine. And then so we're going to bring this here. And then from what I see, the template, it looks like it has a kind of like a grid layout happening. So to make this kind of effect, to make like a split cell kind of project, all you have to do is hit background, and then as you can see, like if you scroll down, you can adjust the border here and the cell. You can even unlock it so that you can adjust the cell by itself without touching the border, or you can adjust the border by itself without touching the cell like divider in the middle, or you can lock it. And then there are different layouts here. We have like, you know, a 2 split, 3, 4. You can make so many different collages in here. Tested it, but didn't use it to post content yet. Oh, Frank, you get on that, man. It's great to use to create content for social. No, not yet, but I just downloaded it on my iPad to try it out. Nice, Kofi. Awesome. Let me know how you like it. UCC on iPad. Just deleted app on my iPad and bought back into the update. Was that the right thing to do? Is it the? Barbara? Are you talking about the Creative Cloud Express app? Oh, CCX. Got it. I think, yeah, it's totally fine. What you did, I believe. Yeah, just bringing it back into your iPad. That's fine. Oops. Wow, my news is popping up. You can update iPad apps without updating them in the App Store settings. Okay, follow what Cody said. Without deleting them. Got it. Thanks, that's my favorite. But, you know, offloading the app and putting it back in is one way to do it. Okay, so we're gonna adjust the cell size here. Oops, what am I doing? Let's go to background and then let's add a border. Let's make it like 4 or something. The other one was pretty thick. And then to adjust the cells, all you have to do is just click on like the border area. I think I see it. Do I see it? Did I make it too thin? Oh no, it was right there. Okay, so when you see these little notches pop up, that means like you can adjust the cell. So from there, you just take the middle and then you can just drag it and like things will automatically resize. So we're just going to bring it over here. Nice, okay. And then we're just gonna drag this circle shape down here and use the snapping lines to make sure it's centered, because your girl is really bad at eyeballing like the center. I never catch it until it's already exported and done. Okay, so we'll just make the 10 a little bit bigger. So 10 tips for starting a blog in 2022. Love it. And now we need to change the photo. So I am going to be using the Adobe Stock Photo Collection today, which all users have access to it. If you have the premium version, you have access to the entire collection. And if you're on the free version of Creative Cloud Express, we do have a generous collection of free stock images as well. So we're just going to click on the image and hit replace. And then we have all of the related stock images, but today we want to look up something that says like blogging. So like a laptop on a desk or something. So we could just look up desk. And then this one looks pretty good. Okay. Cool. And then now we're just going to drag it so that the subject that we want is in frame. Let's do it a little bit off center. And then after that, I think I kind of want to personalize it a little bit more, just to make it look really different from like the template that we just downloaded, or not downloaded, that we just selected. So we're actually going to change the color of this little box here and maybe even of the 10. And there are several ways you could do it. If you do have certain colors that you like, or you have brand colors, you can just select the cell and then click on color, like edit background, and then you'll see like your branding color palette at the top if you have it set, the current color palette of the project or the template, and suggested colors, or you can just pick one from scratch by using this custom color tool, or there's an eyedropper, and then you can choose a specific color on the images if you want to match it that way. Hi Sharaf, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we're going to select a similar color by using the eyedropper, and then just selecting a color on the image. So this looks pretty good, and then we're going to match the 10 to that same color by using the same method. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? Hold on. Oh, it is not. I need to redo it. Do it again. Oh, it's on the image. My bad. Oh wait, it's right here. There's so many things. It is early today, but yeah. So we have the exact same color selected. And yeah, this looks pretty good to me. So I feel like I should pull up the template really quick of what it originally looked like. So this is pretty much the first version, or the first way you can use the template. We didn't change too much about it. We just changed the color, we just changed the photo, and that's definitely a great way to go about using the template. But let me just go back here really quick and pull up the original, so that we can refer to it when we get to the last pin. I totally forgot to do that. Let's see. Okay, we'll do that. We'll just create from this template again, and then we'll start a new tab, and then open up our project. Okay, so this will be the second one. Okay, cool. So if we're just comparing, this is what it looked like before, and now this is what it looks like now. Looks pretty good, right? So we're gonna take it another step further and remix this even a little bit more and make it a bit more personalized. So we're gonna do a 2-cell like photo situation here that is totally common among Pinterest users. So we are going to get rid of the 10 just by clicking on it and deleting it. And then we're going to just adjust the cell so that's roughly in the middle. And we're gonna leave this text here. This is fine. And then we will take out this. And we're just gonna slide in another image here, but we're going to change the topic completely. So let's do something like wedding hairstyle ideas. That sounds great. That's something I see in Pinterest a lot. So we're going to go again in the photo tab and let's see what Adobe Stock has. Let's see, hairstyles. Can't exactly see. Okay, we have some. Okay, cool. We have some stuff to work with. Nice. Okay, let's put this one here. And then we're gonna click add to background. So as you can see, like when you click on it, the photo, it kind of just is free floating. But if we want it to, sorry, can't talk today. If we want to add it to a certain part of the image, especially if you're doing this collage kind of layout, all you have to do is just hit add to background, and then it'll just snap to the cell that it's in. Okay. So we'll just slide it to get the hair in frame, and then we'll replace this image with another one. Let's see, all these hairstyles are so good. I wish my hair looked like this. Let's do let's do, sorry, I'm being really I'm being really picky about it. I don't even know why. Let's go with this one. This is fine. Okay. Now, one thing I noticed is that both pictures, the hairstyles are like looking in the same direction. Like they're both going like to the right, or like my right. So we're going to actually flip one of them just by clicking on one of the photos and then using the flip horizontal button, just so we have a little bit more like directions, like a little bit more movement in the pen. And then we're going to add a new shape. I want to put the text in the middle this time, but let's say the text will be like, let me think, like wedding hairstyle ideas, something like that. Okay, and we're just going to reorder the text. Okay, this looks good. And then we're going to go into icons. Oh my gosh, it automatically put the fun search key term. And then we're gonna search up rectangle. Rectangle. And then going to click on the shape. We're gonna bring it in the middle. And then the great thing about the rectangle tool, if you didn't know, it's pretty like free forming. You can like resize it however. And I didn't know that. At first I thought it was it would just retain like its shape, but this was definitely a nice surprise that you could resize it. So just put it in the middle, and then we're actually going to change, we'll make this white, and then we'll make this black, just to change up the aesthetic. Oh, and you see the text is in the bottom layer because we added the icon last, so we're just going to move it up to the top right here. Okay. Got it. And so this is looking pretty good. And then let's see. I also want to resize it because I know some Pinterest pins are a bit longer. So to resize a pin, let's say like you like this, but you kind of want it to take up more real estate in Pinterest, you can easily resize it and enter a custom size. So right now it's at 1,102, but I kind of want it to be a hair longer, so we'll make it 2,000. As you can see, it's totally, it looks different, and also on Pinterest it's gonna look super good because it's gonna take up more of the page. So since the photos are a bit zoomed in and kind of moved around, all you have to do is just click on them, and then you can see that there is a little slider tool that adjusts the zoom as well as the rotation. So that's pretty good. Oh, now I need to flip it back, and then we're gonna zoom in a little bit, bring it down so you can see like the nice hairstyles and stuff, and gonna make some adjustments. And there you go. This is pretty much the second pin, which, by the way, let's refer to what the template originally looked like. We created it from this and now we're here, and it is gonna get even crazier, y'all. So oh, one thing before we move on, in terms of like changing the colors, I know I've been like selecting them one by one, but to change the color in your project, especially since like we have an icon here and we have the borders, I usually play it safe and do either like white or black or no border, but you can also change the color by going to the colors tab and messing with a couple of these color palettes. And I really like these because they just, if you just shuffle through them, you will see all the different kinds of color combinations. Like this blue is really nice. And yeah, just get so many different ideas. And also when you're selecting these color palettes, you're not completely committed to just whatever's in the color palette. You can change individual colors if you want. So feel free to like change things up, create your own color palettes using this tool, and just playing around with that. Kiss my creative, love it. Nice. Thank you, Yoshiko Fancy. Oh, I'm glad you're loving the templates. Okay, let's find something. I really liked the blue that we had. Yellow was cool too. Yellow gives me like happy vibes. Okay. Cool. So this is the second way to use template, or the template that we're using. And then now we're going to take it even one step further and make it completely different. So we're just gonna work from what we have here. We're going to actually resize it back to the original Pinterest size. So we'll just bring it back. Super easy. If you click a dimension by accident, you can easily just one tap, bring it back to where it was, or you can undo it, of course. That's another way. But if you're on this tab, it's just easy to quick resize whatever you're working on. Okay, so we're going to get rid of these images just by clicking it, hitting delete, and you can either delete the cell or the content. So if you just want to go from 3 cell to 2, just delete the whole thing, or if you just want the image or whatever's in the cell to be gone, just hit delete content and it'll be blank. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Hit delete, delete content. Are you dangerous too, Katrina? What are you dangerous? I'm pretty safe. What do you mean? Okay, so now we're going to go into the background and we're going to make this into a 4-cell pin. And it's going to be insane. Okay, thrilled to see the CC Express Masterclass. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to be hosting these masterclasses on Fridays. So let me know, Barbara or anyone in chat, what you want to see for future masterclasses. I definitely want to cater the content to what you all are looking for and what you want to see. So I take all suggestions quite seriously. Okay, so we're going to replace these cells with images, and this theme for this pin will be brunch, because your girl is hungry right now. She could use some food. It is what time is it? It is almost 10 a.m. here, and it is time for some food. Okay, so I'm thinking the idea for this pin will be, let's do like best brunch spots in like San Francisco or something. So we'll just change the text to best brunch in, and then I'll just add that here, and then I'll make a second text just by clicking here. We'll hit duplicate. Let's save ourselves some steps, and then typing in San Francisco. I probably might regret that I'm typing this in all caps right now, but you know, that's for a problem when we get to that. Okay, so now we're gonna go into photos, and this time we're gonna look up breakfast. So of course you can use your own photos. So if you're making your own original content, you're making your own blog post, of course, if you have your own photos, definitely use them. But if you don't have the resources to do your own photography at home, stock photos is definitely the way to go. Especially for things like YouTube thumbnails, Pinterest pins. Sometimes people even use stock photos for Instagram posts, and I just feel like they're just a great resource if you can't do like photo shoots and stuff all the time, because I'm definitely in that boat. I do not go on a lot of photo shoots like for my Instagram and stuff, and sometimes I'll pull from stock photos or stock videos just to help, you know, just to keep putting out content out there. Okay, so breakfast. We're gonna click on this photo. This one looks like, oh my god, the waffles. Okay. Oh my gosh, let me know in chat if you are hungry right now, because I definitely am. Okay, so we're gonna bring it over this cell. We're gonna hit add to background. Cool, and then we're just going to slide over, oops, I switched the cell, but that's okay. I slid over a little too hard. But we're just going to see like what side of the photo we want. This looks pretty good. Or, oh my gosh, I did again. Dang it, I'm too excited. This looks pretty good. Okay, we can always adjust it later, okay? So back to the photos. And I definitely want to get like different perspectives. So it's nice to have all of these like flat lay style, but when you're viewing a pin from far away and all of them are flat lay style, the images, the images start to like kind of bleed together from far away. So it's good to play with like different perspectives and different angles. So like this one's good. That one can go next to it, yeah. And we'll hit add to background. Yummy, yes, so good. Hi Gareth, welcome to the stream. Okay, and we're gonna make it a little bit bigger. Nice. And then for this one, let's do like from the side perspectives here and then flat lay here. Okay. Also, again, if you have any questions throughout the stream at all about something that I did or about Creative Cloud Express in general, feel free to leave it in the chat. I am actively looking. Okay, so now we are going to click on this one. Let's hit photos, more brunch. Let's go. Oh, let me know. Question of the day. Oh, we should have questions of the days. That'd be a good idea. What is your favorite meal of the day? Let me know in chat. Mine, surprise, surprise, is brunch, which is why I chose it for this theme, for this template. This one looks cool. There's some people in here. Is this brunch? Yeah, it is. Okay, had to make sure. Oh my gosh, I keep doing it. I keep over dragging. But now I want it here. Okay. That time it was intentional. Okay, and then now for this cell on the corner, on the right side, we are going to add it to, we're gonna add another flat lay. Oh, this one's kind of a flat lay, that's cool. Oh, this one is a whole spread. Breakfast for sure, Colby. Nice. Oh my god, I'm so hungry now. Oh, I'm so sorry, chat. I didn't mean to. Okay, this looks really good. This looks really good. And in a perfect world, if someone's doing a best brunch in San Francisco kind of post, I would hope that they would use actual photos of the restaurants or brunch places in San Francisco, but I don't have any of that. So we are just going to work with what we got and utilize the stock photos. But the stock photos honestly look so good. And I would think this is San Francisco. I'd believe it. I'm about to make some breakfast for lunch. Oh my gosh, breakfast for lunch is the best. Can you hear my stomach crying? Oh, I hope y'all can't hear mine. Okay. So yes, I do regret typing in all caps. So let's go back and do San Francisco. And then let's actually pick like a really fun font. Let's see. So I really want something that's like a bit more like a display text, something kind of like, I don't know how I'm gonna explain this, like something like cursive, like this is nice. Let's try this one. San Francisco. It's kind of hard to see right now, but don't worry, we'll change the color and all of that stuff. And then, so since everything's spaced out, there's a little bit of letter spacing. We'll just bring that close, and then just to relieve y'all's eyes from making sense of what it says, here is what it says. Oh, it's still a little hard to read, so we're just gonna add the text even more, or add more to the text. I wish no lobster for the font. Lobster's great. I love the lobster font. Lobster for lunch, yes, for sure. Food on the brain. Oh yeah, totally. Okay, so I want to change this. Let's make it, oh, let's actually change the font to this too. This made it through the first two templates. It's time to change it up. Let's do Open Sans, which is like my go-to. If you watch my 30-minute session yesterday, on Thursday, which by the way, you should check it out. We did YouTube thumbnails. I said that Open Sans was like my go-to font for like sans serif. It's just so easy to read, and I feel like it's a really nice neutral font that can pretty much go with a lot of things. And there's different styles too. So I use the extra bold one, but there's like extra bold italic, there's the regular, there's, I think there's light, there's regular, italic. We've talking food off and on all day on these streams. Oh man, your camera, lighting, and audio sound great. Thank you so much. I like the video frame animation. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Paul. Open Sans is one of my go-to fonts as well. Oh my gosh, Colby, you know what's up. I'm glad to see another Open Sans font lover in here. Okay, so here is the pin so far. From far away, we kind of lose the San Francisco text a bit. There's just so many colors and stuff going on. So we're just going to lift that off of the background. So we're just going to add some cool effects. So just click on the text, and then under the effects panel, you can see there's shapes, shadows, outlines. You can also add curved text, grid text, or like the magical like layout text that like mixes up all the words and puts them in all different directions. So there's so many different ways you can change up the font, but look at how these effects really transform like the look that we're going for. So we're going to add in a shadow, and then we're going to add in, actually, let's start with the shadow first. Let's take it slow. So for the shadow, I want to change it to kind of like, since this is brunch in San Francisco, I want to do like a Golden Gate Bridge kind of red or orange. Okay, wait, debate in the chat. Is the Golden Gate Bridge orange or is it red? I want to hear your thoughts. I think it's like an orange red, which is a cop-out answer, but yeah, that's just what I see. So we're just gonna slide over the little custom color tool and find the color we want. Oops. Let's make it a little orangey. And then the great thing about this shadow panel thing is you can separate how far the shadow is and also the angle or the offset. So really cool. You can make the shadows go from like whatever angle you want. If you want to match the lighting of the photo or anything, you can totally do that. Must have been red originally. Okay. C is missing an SF. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. San Francisco. How did I miss that? Oh my gosh. Spelling words. It is morning here. I did not have caffeine yet today. Let's see. Orange, you glad the bridge is red? Oh, so team red. We have some team reds. Oh yeah, Frank, the second C, yes, agreed. Leans more orange to me. Okay, so you have some team reds and team oranges. San Francisco. Frank. Oh, where is it? Oh, in here, duh. Never heard of it? Okay, so. Okay. Now what we're doing. Okay, so we fixed the shadows. Let's add a little bit more. And then so now I definitely want to add an outline. And for this, we're going to actually make it the same color so that it just looks, I don't even know how to explain it. Y'all, I'm not a pro designer. This is not a pro designer stream, okay? So I'm just going to describe it as best as I can. And I'm just going to say it just looks good. And it amplifies kind of the color of the shadow. That's the best I could put it. Okay, so we're just going to move it so that it's semi in the center. Oh, and then since we're pretty much set on the best brunch part, we're just going to select it and we're actually going to group it. So how I did that was I took my cursor off the canvas, dragged it to where I need it to go, and then I hit group. So that's how I personally do it. I know some people do the click and then hit shift and then it selects. but for me personally, I forget all the time. So I just like to do it that way. It's a little quicker for me. um yeah, like Pulp Fiction without all the violence. Yes, exactly. But all the food. I like it. It gives me Quentin Tarantino vibes. Oh, nice. Thanks, Colby. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to articulate my thoughts. And then so we're going to change this border, or the cells, yeah. And we're just gonna click on the background, and we're actually just gonna get rid of it. Like, we want the food to be the star of the pin, and we're just gonna get rid of the cells and then just make them full bleed images. Cool. And then we didn't even touch design assets or icons at all. So we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Honestly, this pin looks great already as it is. And I love the faux 3D effect. Yeah, it looks so great. And so we're just going to add in some design assets and some fun icons just to jazz it up a bit. So with the design assets, for my own personal style, I feel like I like using them if they're either the focus of the design or if they're like gonna be like a little embellishment or like a little detail, you know. I don't like having like photos and design assets really compete for the attention and the focal point of the project. So I think today I'm just going to utilize them to add like little like embellishments on the edges, just making it a little bit more fun, you know. Okay, so we're going to go into design assets, and then I personally love like the scribble assets. They just add some sort of like unfinished kind of look, something really personal about like little like doodles and like scrapbook things and stuff. So scrapbook things and stuff. Oh my gosh, quote of the year. Okay, cool. So let's look for, okay, I really like this wavy design, so we can go with that. Okay. We're gonna bring it down, resizing it. We'll just bring it over to the side a bit. We'll add some stuff. I really like the waviness I really like the waves of this because it kind of reminds me, you know, when you think San Francisco, for me personally, I am actually originally from there. It just reminds me of like the sea, the beach or something. just, just being right next to the water is just always nice. Love any kind of added texture. Yes, exactly. And overlays too. I feel like overlays are a really great way to like really change up a design. But yeah, just going to add some more squiggles. No, I'm actually curious if they have like the Golden Gate Bridge or a bridge like icon. Kind of curious. Should I look it up? I think I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up, chat. Let's see. Maybe I don't know if they'll have Golden Gate Bridge, but I'm pretty sure they'll have a bridge. Oh my goodness. They have it. It's always a hit or miss for me with icons. Like sometimes I don't know what to expect, but I'm like, I'm always genuinely surprised. I should learn by now that Creative Cloud Express will probably have what I'm looking for. Like, I don't know if some of y'all know this, but they actually have Disney icons, Disney-related icons, which I was totally surprised by too. Oh my gosh, now there's so many good bridge options that we're gonna take like another hour just to pick one. I'm just kidding. No, I won't make you guys do that. Oh my gosh, there's so many good ones. Okay, give me a second, chat. I'm here now. Hi Vishal, welcome to the stream. I like this one. Or like this one. Oh my gosh, this is the Transamerica building. I think that's what it's called. Okay. I want one of those like side profile bridges. So I'm thinking maybe this one's cool. Yeah, let's try it. Okay. Oh my gosh. And it made it. And it made it the cute little red. Oh man. Okay. Okay, well, we can't see it. Originally, I was thinking of putting it here. Or like, wait. Okay. Let's put it here. Let's bring it down a couple layers, a couple notches. And then let's move Best Brunch over to the side. I mean, it's kind of still hard to see, but I feel like it's cool. Is this even the same red? Is it the same red? Slightly off. Or we can make it a different color, but I think the red looks super cool. Or we just pick a different icon too, to be honest. Wait, I kind of like it. It's a bit busy. So we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there because we like it in the moment. So back to the squiggles, we're going to change them up. And because they're design assets, oh, thank you for the follow. So because these are design assets, we can't just outright change the color of them, you know, like versus like an icon, you'll see that we can, for the icon, you can see that, you know, there's a color button here that we can just easily change. But for design assets, they behave a little bit different. They're kind of like images. So one way to get around this is to add a filter to it, to add the duotone filter to it. And what basically the duotone filter is, you know, it has one solid color as the highlight, one solid color as the shadow. But let's say you have something simple like a squiggle or like a marker thing or like a paint stroke that's just all one color. You can easily just change it by just setting both of these as the same color. So for example, let's do like this light purple, and I think, okay, it's slowly coming back. Okay. How is the stream now? Are you doing okay? It isn't. Oh my goodness. Okay. It says sorry chat. Are we still going? Are we still going? It says it's still streaming on my end. Okay, I think we're good now, right? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. It still said I'm streaming, and then everything in chat, everyone in chat saying I'm not streaming, so a little bit of a hiccup there. But okay. So we are back. Thank you so much. I'm not sure where it exactly cut off. But I think we were talking about design assets and changing the, what's it called? The colors, right? Correct? Okay. So if we're going back to the design assets, let's pick something a bit more complex. Like, let's say something that has a bit more color. So let's say I want to change like this whole thing. It has a little bit of a gradient here. But if I wanted to change the color, I would simply like add the filter and see it made, because it has the highlight set to light pink and one set to like dark purple. If you just make them the same color, what's it called? I don't think I can do the same color here, but if I just make it, let's relatively make it the same color. You know, you can see that you can just make it just flat, like a single color. Yeah, or if you wanted to add highlights, you can do it this way too. So using the duotone filter is definitely comes in clutch if you want to change the color of the design assets. Looks and sound good? Okay, good. Thank you so much for letting me know. So we're just gonna go ahead and change the color of these. Or actually, you know what? We don't need them. We don't need them. And so just to end off this stream, let's look back at the first design. We started from this, and then eventually we made it to this, and that is the power of using templates. So thank you all so much for tuning into the masterclass. I hope you learned something new, got some tips. You can follow me. All my links are down below. There's also the Discord as well as the Facebook group that you can ask your questions in. And so sorry for all the technical difficulties today, but you know, what is streaming without them? And also, if you're on the YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.